Okay, I have never played Esoteric Ebb before. What I know about it is that it's the closest anyone has come to Disco Elysium, which is the highest praise a game could possibly have. Disco Elysium is probably the best game I've ever played, probably the most meaningful game I've ever played. Actually changed my life. So hearing it's like Disco Elysium, I'd say no more. I know it's something to do with like D&D stats, kind of replacing the different skills from Disco Elysium. Hopefully it has communism. All right. Strength, dex, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. I know what these all are, but let's read through all of them here. Body. Become a zealot, regain your honor, set out on your divine mission. The cleric's unique take on strength. Okay. Self-preservation. That's cool to try to get more out of each of these skills than just the obvious stuff. Listen to your gut. I don't think this actually has anything to do with Zaum, surprisingly. I think of the Zaum splinters, the one I'm most excited about is Summer's End. I backed it. Intelligence. Pure, unadulterated ego. Enlighten the ignorant masses. Small rise of the occasion. It's your belief in the heart of all folk. Okay, I'm kind of liking wisdom from these options. Become a social operator. Become anything you need to make everyone finally love you. So, like, I want to take wisdom, but also... Okay, I guess I can invest in multiple stats here. That makes sense. I feel like no one's going to do Constitution. Truthful. Let's try doing Constitution and Wisdom, maybe. I see. That's an interesting way to do this. We're gonna have one at 17, one at 15 is kind of the idea here. Is it gonna be one at +1? Let's do Charisma. I played Disco Elysium as kind of the boring, smart character, so why don't we be an idiot here? I think that would be funny. Okay, so I get a 3, a 2, a 1, 2 -1s, and a -2. I think I'm down with that. All right, background focus, punching bag. Farmer's son who grew up in the city. Eventually you figured out how to cope with it. Troll killer. Oh, these are cool as a way to give you some extra stats. Kiosk kid. Lore enthusiast. Little weirdo. Activists. Dwarf propaganda. Local rallies stopped by fascist landlord. Oh, are these the communists? We might have to take that one. Guard recruit. Motion to the clerical duties.
Duty.
They give you a lot of cool options here. I'm guessing that each of these have like different skill checks that they modify. Palace pawn. There's a lot of these. I'm kind of impressed. So I obviously want to be communist, but like everybody who loves Disco Elysium is going to want to be communist, right? So maybe let's try to change it up. These are the two stats I was going to focus on anyway. Abject apostate. Dead cleric. Punching bag was con and charisma. Fuck it. I want to be. Let's go communism. I want to be sad. Oh, hopefully I just remembered what I did. It didn't. No, it didn't. Where do I go to start? To click on proficiencies, is that it? I don't think we want to do anything pre-built, right? No. I need to Google how to start Esoteric Ebb. How to finalize character. Maybe I'm the one idiot that doesn't know how to do this. I can't seem to click off this screen. How do I get them? I can't click on them here. I'm trying to. Oh, I see. I have to, like, put dots on the stats. Got it. I didn't think it was going to be that much like D&D. Got it. 5 days until the first ever election. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you. There's some, like, classic D&D spells, too. I feel like this is the perfect game to make weird D&D spells like Speak with Dead work. Truth and nothing else. What is your name? Intelligence DC 8, failure. Right, your name. Starts with an R. No one calls you by your name. Nobody likes you. Referred to as cleric. Class conflict. What is your occupation? You are dead. It would be nice if this had voice acting, but, like, Disco Elysium getting voice acting for the final cut is what destroyed the company, right? It's how they brought on outside capital to poetically destroy the communist collective, art collective. What's an occupation in this context? Work, getting paid for labor. Lower class. I'm awful at everything. Brutal but true. What is your goal? The Goblin Chieftain, she needs you. Tea shop exploded? That's not good. I like tea shops. Great, I hate tea shops. I never think of them at all. Does this game also make fun of you for being a centrist? Because that would be funny. Political affiliation. Free Shredders are revolutionaries. Elections are ridiculous. Strength is a nationalist. I think this is the one that sounded like it was pro-worker, right? Actually, I'm apolitical. I could say I don't know any of these words, but this is the one I think that they set up. Oh, you supported them in the past, so it already is acknowledging my origin there. Drowning in the river. I died when he died. And this is all a solo dev too, right? Which is crazy. I obviously like Disco for a lot of reasons. The communist stuff is great, but like it's also does a really great job of the illusion of choices mattering, right? It's always the same story for everybody who plays it. You don't really change anything significant when you play it, but I really like the way you have like modifiers from other things that you've done. It feels like playing a tabletop RPG, which is an insane accomplishment to pull off. Is that the Phil Jameson? I think it is. The comedian? The stomping on turtles guy? You can't just say perchance. If it is, that's a really good sign for the comedy style. I like the D&D font. The art style and the color looks great. It'll be interesting if disco likes become like a real genre going forward, outside of the like shell of Zaum making what is it, Zero Parades. It's gonna be like the Souls thing where it's like certain things are surprisingly going to be necessary for it to count as a disco like. Fresh start. This is very much like Planescape Torment, right? What stuff? No spellbook, no mace. You've been robbed. It is Phil Jameson? Awesome. Yeah, look up you can't just say perchance. It's one of the funniest things. Unfortunately, he never got credit for it. It got like spread by a bunch of people with his name taken off of it. What did I do? Light apostasy. You haven't really. How much time do I have until the election, which is in 6 days, which is wrong because it was an intelligence failure. What the hell? It's in 5 days. Depends on your definitions. Definitions of what? I'm excited to be playing a stupid person. I've watched a couple of friends do a meathead playthrough of Disco Elysium, which is like the opposite of what I did, and it's amazing. I also really like the way Disco Elysium does time, where it's like time only passes whenever you do a new interaction. So it's not ticking when you're just walking around. It's not ticking if you're talking to a person and repeating dialogue options you've already selected. It's a really smart way of doing things, I think. Ouch. You require healing. Yeah, it's really good. That's like a huge feather in this game's cap, but I was already excited about it. Trust them at your own risk. That's usually the case. Behold. It's covered in rotten apples. Can I pray here? To what exactly? So I can pray to some random god? Cast spells, you must repair them at shrines. Okay, that's cool. Wait, can I heal here? No. Oh, attempt a prayer of healing. You remove the apples, -3 DC. Yeah, that always, it feels great. It's such a minor thing, whether or not you succeed or not, right? It feels good. +8 hit points. Nice. Memorize prayer of healing. Oh, that's cool, Revenant. Yeah, thanks for the link, Chaos. Curing spells. Cure wounds, prayer of healing. See, I have to press this button to select which one I'm preparing, is the idea. What other gods are there? Many, you know a few. Earth is dead. Dwarven god of exiles and egalitarianism. His followers don't pray to him. He's not even seen as a god by most. A silly goblin myth. That's funny. The last titan. That's a cool way to get you extra information. Corpse spawn monstrosities across the coast. Another cool subsetting. Can I return here when I have more things to think about? Always. No one ever answers your prayer. Your vote won't matter. Your vote will be the most important of all. Cool. Behold is a great verb to use. Why is this guy sleeping down here? Sir, you can't sleep down here. I'm excited for every intelligence failure. Please don't ignore me. Oh, he's dead. No shit. Blonde hair. Yeah, I like that it's because like Disco Elysium is already really inspired by Planescape Torment. So to have this one start like Planescape Torment instead of Disco Elysium is a cool choice. Oh, this is gonna fail. I'm good with corpses, right? Like I've been trained to handle them, right? GC 14 failure. You know exactly what you're doing. Formal training is for people without true talent. Got it. Master of Corpsecraft. Indeed. Yeah, -2 DC. You believe in your non-existent abilities. That's funny. Ouch. 3d4. I should at least have a sign up. Don't touch the dead. They're full of black magic. It's okay to loot him, right? Yeah. You can suffer the loss of moral integrity. Who was this guy? Cleric is a great class to have you play as, because I feel like Cleric could specialize in any stat. Let's see, is there a highlight interactables? Yeah, okay. +1 dexterity, -1 charisma. This thing is disgusting. Salt water. Someone must have mixed water and salt here. A foul chemical concoction. Failing intelligence checks is great. It took me so... I'm like... I love Disco Elysium. I almost can't recommend my playthrough of it. Because like it took me a really long time to get it. It took a long time for it to click. I was like obsessing over like succeeding at checks and like playing it smartly, and it's like, bro, it's not that kind of game. It's fine. I have had to like every time I've gotten friends to play it, I've watched like my sister play it, my real life friend Katie play it, my wife Andrea play it, my sister Lisa play it, or sister-in-law Lisa play it. Lots of people I've watched play it. Like just explaining to them early on, like you don't have to like do the case, like. Don't worry, it's fine. Like, it's not that kind of game. In fact, the least interesting part of the game is the case. I feel like the game could do a better job of conveying that to players. I feel like there's a pretty high abandon rate early in Disco Elysium when people are like, but games are about objectives, right? And it's like, well, not this one. But here, just seeing every time I get a failure being delighted is awesome. But I'm not a rogue. Sorry, the word I am not a rogue is not in your vocabulary. That's not one word, though. So pedantic. I really love my pouch of holding. It's the cities. Got it. Okay. +1 HP. Use to recover first level spell slots. Okay. Voting card, -1 intelligence. All right. That's pretty funny. Party of Norvik, Nationalist Party, Free Strider, Revolutionary, Asgalus, Workers' Party. Okay. Agrarian Rural Party, Arcanist Party of Magic, or Write-In. Shield of Faith. Oh, I see I can sort by different things here. Apples are good for you. Can I eat my way through this pile of apples? You can certainly try. Okay. Start eating. Remove the bad apples first. A lot of bad apples removed. Nice. That's a lot of apple. Nice. Another one. Barely made a dent. Eat the apple, apple boy. Feel sick. Oh, cool. Dancing light. You cast at will outside of dialogue. They don't consume spell slots. Very cool. Check out the cantrip. Torch-sized light. So when they say I can cast it at will, they mean there's going to be like events in the game that are going to prompt me to cast it because I have access to it. Is that the idea? It's just apples. They won't damage the corpses. Oh, down here. I see. Oh, that's cool. There's Prayer of Healing. Got it. Yeah, only putting this on for an hour is pretty mean, but put this on the voting spreadsheet and vote for it, please. I really want to play this game. This is extremely my shit. Zombie. Greetings, citizen. What is your name, sir? You trying something here, smartass? Why is this man not listening to me? Is this a zombie? I found this voting card over there. Is it yours? Voting for the nationalists. It's the only way for the average peasants to not fall back into the oppression of feudalism or worse, magocracy. You have become an Asgalist. The social democratic model of the dwarves is ingenious. All right, we got the communism percent speedrun. True working class revolution is clearly needed. Cooperative ownership of the guilds is the first step. Okay. Am I boring you? He doesn't have an opinion. Are you a member of the undead? Not even a groan? Should I defeat this zombie? Be pretty scary. Won't move. It looks like the game auto-saves a reasonable amount too, which is nice. I hope there's some really funny deaths in this game. Like, I like dying to an uncomfortable chair in Disco Elysium. You must grow sturdier. I guess it doesn't actually have a moral consequence for looting the body, huh? Let's try. Yeah, this game looks great. I love the art style. Universal sign of magic. I like how they do the orbs above your head. Ruin prayer book, -3 intelligence. Cost a fortune. Yeah, I like the black outlines. I like the color palette they've gone with. Need to get it rebound. Can I try to read it? No. You have no idea what this means. Comprehend languages. That's a spell used to keep prepared all the time. I don't want to spend a ton of time reading books here. Kobold guy? Oh, the character art is great too. You're adorable. Killer, your soul shudders. Avert your pathetic human gaze. He's not glaring at you, that's just his default expression. You're a kobold. Try to save the question. You bite your tongue. The pain changes your brain chemistry for a moment. Ouch! Try to tell him that you've injured yourself. Your actions have truly made a mark upon his dark soul. You wouldn't actually shoot me, would you? It's hard to take you seriously when you're so cute. You think he's threatening you, but it's hard to pick up over how adorable he is. Try to convince the kobold. Please? Better nature? You've baffled him with your madness. That's great. I don't fucking know. Yeah, like butter him up. Be cool and shit. Come on, let me have it. Hey, nice. He said you were so strong you don't need it anymore. Here we go. That's great. I love, like, it seems like a lot of the things that they let you do are, like, being a shithead in D&D, right? Where your, like, dungeon master is annoyed with you. I guess we haven't really had a lot of audio. Like, it's very, very, very faint music here. I'll turn it up a little bit. I'll leave a note to myself, future Marstead, to turn it up a little bit. Can I eat through the pile of apples? Like, yeah, go for it, man. Whatever, that's fine. That's a cool idea for a game like this. Can I convince the kobold for his crossbow? Whatever. That ends up being the entire session, right? His voice is familiar. Did you save my life? I died, didn't I? Eyes of the working men do not deceive. You're always in prime condition. River Takey. How did I end up in a river? I must have slipped. Happens all the time. 5 cases this year alone. River Guilders. All right, I had an opportunity to learn about Water Lane. Okay, so I need to make sure I press those when those pop up. Figure out what's weird about this guy. DC 28. That's not an appropriate response. WBT protection. Wait, I don't actually believe you. You're a criminal. Prepare to attack. That seems like a bad idea. Halfway Bridge Tribe. The Halfways, one of 3 goblin tribes. Okay. Pest Control Guild. Three Pillars of Magic. Okay. Make him shut up. Resist his incredible oratory power. Whoops. I'm trying. Ouch. It is pretty smart to just have it all be HP instead of having 2 different bars, right? Although I like that about Disco Elysium, that like the better you are at physical, the more likely you're to get destroyed by, you know, calling your ex-wife or accidentally taking a pack of bubble gum out of your pocket or whatever the fuck, right? Like, and the more mental resilience you have, the more likely you're going to die from like kicking a mailbox. Okay, so it's impossible for me to succeed on this. Can I get a reality lowdown? You called me cleric. What gave it away? Could be happenstance. Hey, perchance. I think I've been reborn. Like religion. The pale man's not real, beware. Gave it away. I am indeed the cleric. You lean a little bit further into being a cleric. Gained XP for choosing this class 2 times. That's a cool way to like present that too, to explain like why it's being shown to you, right? Arcane cleric. No, I'm the chosen one. Boring bureaucrat. What do you know about spellcasting? Prayer book is ruined. Bookbinder. Mr. Everard is helping me fix my prayer book. Can you teach me magic? After the election. This tutelage holds great evil. Oh, charm person. You gotta be careful with the fallout. Temple of Earth. Crafting pages out of the palace archives. Great library in the towers. Oh, I see it. Nobody calls it that. Spell scrolls. Oh yeah, I saw one downstairs. I put them out for you on purpose. I am. Strike a heroic pose. See about that. Please feel free to cast anything non-lethal on my servant Ost. Wow, that's evil. Maybe I will. Complete and utter despair. Our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. Is this our Kim? Discus sage leaf. You don't want to fuck with that one. Dragon of Tolstad. The goblins live in a garden? I'm curious how it does the DCs, like if it's actually running a check for these guys, or if it's just like a passive thing where it's like if you don't have this stat, it'll always fail. Is there such a thing as retriable checks in this? Like white versus red checks in Disco Elysium? Esoteric pocket watch. And the infinite waste are theorized to be filled with nothing but wild magic. Okay. You don't need arms in this city. You need heart. Oh, shut up. I think it's a cool choice to just have it be the 6 Dungeons and Dragons attributes. What else we got going on here? May as well save and see. Wisdom tooth. Pickpocket, that's cool. Ouch. Try to behave. cool, there's like an immediate penalty for it. Deal with this foul creature. Roll initiative. Terrible. How are you slower than a damn zombie? Your turn. Show him mercy. Show him no mercy. Shove him with strength. Keep your composure. Wait and see. I like they've got some of the silly ideas here. Zombie didn't do anything yet. Ouch. Try to manipulate him. You kept calm. Hey. Compliment his work? You've done a great job today. Well done. I hope you're okay, zombie. Make sure to de-stress every once in a while. Death saving throws. I see. Tender his master. You're exhausted. Nice. I order you to, knock yourself out. That's fun. You never got that tooth. Strength, -1 wisdom. Fill to the brim with sand. Oh, underlined choices are more risky but might offer more reward. Ouch. Amazing. I should give up, right? This hand will be a benevolent master. I like that it just does the death saving throws like that. That's cool. Escape without losing your helmet. I like that you get the penalty for being at 1 HP too. It's giving you exhaustion stacks. Am I alive? Yes. It helps a lot. Nice. Also looks like it limits my max HP until I clear it. I've done a great service to the community. Does not open from this side. City below the city. Snake or something? Huh? Avoid the trap. Uh-oh. Nope. Seems like I'm in a bit of a pickle. You don't say. How long can I hang like this? Somebody help. No time. Push. Okay, we gotta get really lucky here. Nice. I wonder if they, like, fudge it at all. That was awful. You don't know the name of this material. It must be exotic. Creepy. Okay, so maybe we don't want to go down here just yet. If it's going to risk dying, I could maybe try casting my healing spell, right? Okay. Election week. Okay, that's a cool way to do a thought cabinet. I like the thought cabinet a lot in Disco Elysium. Like some of the thought cabinet texts, like the one for Kingdom of Conscience and the one for Mazovian socioeconomics are some of the best written things I've ever seen in a game. But I wish that the thought cabinet made a little bit more sense. Or that it was not quite so intimidating to get into and it didn't like cost you so much to add extra slots to it, because it's some of the best content in the game. Asculus 2. Cleric 2. Okay, we'll see if I change that to something else later. I also had the opportunity to say I was a rogue, I guess. Level 1 cleric. Eat slots. Well, that does give plus wisdom, that's cool. No effect on undead or constructs. So that's kind of like overkill, I guess. And then I get spells back. Is it by sleeping and passing an entire day, or is it just based on visiting shrines? Oh, I see. I see, that's what the incense is supposed to be for. Gotcha. I see now. Any lost hit points is reduced by 1. Gotcha. Card you as a friendly acquaintance. I could try using that on the guy that taught me the spell. It would only, like, I guess it just means it can't possibly work with him, is the idea. +1 intelligence. Advantage in esoteric events. I see. Oh, that's cool. It actually puts it on your model. Take the absolutely abysmal intelligence penalty. Oh, that still counts as a text. Okay, I see. I see. Yeah, I like that idea of having context-relevant spells like that. They'll only ever prompt you to cast them when you're outside of a conversation, it seems like. Spend in dialogue to unlock dice checks. Failure can often be more interesting than success. There's a bunch of checks like that in Disco Elysium where it's like you actually want to fail. Sure, yeah. Tire. Yeah, this is a cool D&D, like this. I'm assuming that this is the same setting that the game creator uses. Dwarf gets extreme pleasure from telling you to fuck off like this. What's going on here? Worried there for a second. That's a lot of good. I like him. He seems cool. I apologize. He is cool. Those are both good. Yeah, very. Is this a religion? Is it a cult? Simple man in the dream of a fair and just society. He's not mad at you. He's defended this position many times. Holding a rally. Mm-hmm. Seem a bit stressed. Okay. Can I save mid-conversation? Doesn't look like it. I'll just go until the end of the conversation or until it gives me a chance to back out. Bit macabre to hold a rally on top of a morgue? The leash was bad for the city. Now we can grow exponentially. Damn right he did. Join the free cities and get rich. Okay. There's your neoliberals. More or less, yeah. Twig in the wind? Brittle as a boar with rabies. That's good. I like that. Construct an argument as to why you should get the papers. I will come back to him in a second. Future Marstead, you can scroll through your spells with left bumper and right bumper. You can press Y to look through your items. It all works very similarly to Disco Elysium. You can prepare spells down in the basement over here. You can get spell uses back by using incense, which is kind of their way around the long rest mechanic. Game's great. Please add this to the voting system and vote for it. I would love to play it. I will probably play it for longer than the main story and see all of the side content. It seems really, really good.